Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is a battle report. A Warhammer 40k battle report. What are battle reports? You buy your models, you build your models, you paint your models, put them on a list, and you play a war game. That's what we're doing today. So for all my regulars here, guys, I feel love, thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. So you would have seen from the thumbnail, it's World Eaters versus Blood Angels. I did say that in the Weekly Wednesday as well. This is a crazy World Eaters army for me. There's a lot of troops. And as always, I do have a cunning plan. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. When I first wrote the list, I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do here, this is what I'm going to do there. I didn't actually realise there's only one unit that can scout, and all Mark needs to do is have an infiltrate unit. I think he has scouts actually, just to block me from doing that. And that will start to mess the plan up. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to bring you down and run you through my list and my plan with each unit and what I'm trying to do. And then from there, I'll head over to Mark's. We'll go through his list and we'll work around it. So, right, so this list is left by the big man himself, Mr. Angron. Now, I was hesitant with Angron here. He's actually brilliant to have on the table, and you do have a chance of getting him back if he dies. The problem is, his 400 points is so, such an expensive model that I could probably have another Land Raider and another unit of 8 round. So, I don't know. I'm going to bring him today and see how it pans out. It's a fantastic model anyway, just to have in your collection. I have a unit of 3 8-bound inside the Land Raider. They have scouts, so the Land Raider will scout forward 6 inches. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Khorne Berserkers. There's 40 Khorne Berserkers on the table. I have Mo, Master of Execution, and I have another Master of Execution. This Master of Execution, I can't remember what the enhancement is because I'm using the Gripmus detachment. We have the Vessels of Wrath, but basically it gives him an extra pip on his AP. So he's in melee, so his combat weapon becomes -3 AP, which is nice. If he's the Vessel of Wrath, he gets an extra damage as well, so it becomes 3 damage. Now he has precision on his weapons. Both of Mo's have precision, so they can really take out the enemy characters. Because especially with Mark's Blood Angels, he likes to have in a unit of say 5 guys or a unit of 10 guys, and there's a character in there. The character really buffs that unit up. So my aim is to try and take them out with these, precision attacks. I have 10 Jackals. Their main mission is to score, to sticky to home field objective, and then maybe come up the centre of the table to try and take one of those objectives, and to sticky that as well. Both the Khorne Berserker units with their Master of Executions are going to be in a Rhino. Okay. The Rhinos have combat bolter, combat weapon, and habit launchers. Right, so down to the nitty-gritty plan of things. Angron's going to go up the centre. Okay, start as far forward as he can, and then just go towards the centre and start trying to... With him, all I want to do is push him straight up, straight into the enemy's, into Mark's deployment zone or somewhere up that way. Come and deal with me. If we can take out tanks, he'll take tanks out. I know there's 3 tanks on the table today. That's the plan with him. The plan for the Jackals is to follow up behind. I might even put another unit of Chaos Warriors behind Angron to follow him up, just to put pressure on behind. So if you do kill Angron, the next wave is right behind. That kind of way. The 8-bound are going to start in the Land Raider, so they get scout. So the plan for them is to scout 6 inches forward. I do my Blessings of Khorne. I want to try and get 2 inches extra movement and advance and charge. So they'll scout forward 6 inches. They will then jump out, so they're within 3 inches of the vehicle. They have movement of 9, I believe. So 2 inches on the movement will make it 11, advance and charge. So the plan for them would be then, they jump out, they advance forward and try and charge off and just take something on. Have a unit of Khorne Berserkers in the deployment zone beside them. So this will scout forward 6 inches. I will then advance these guys up, embark on into said Land Raider, because they can do that, then move said Land Raider forward. I think it has a 12-inch move, I think it has. So the 2 inches make it, 14-inch move, which put them right up on the objective. So then my next turn, they can jump out and just hold the objective, or jump out and start coming forward. Blood surge and everything else. And the Land Raider stay on the objective. That's the plan for one side of the table. Angron, a unit of Berserkers, and Jackals probably come up with another the other centre of the table. Then I want to have two Rhinos the other side. Maybe advance one up, and maybe get a charge on it with the guys inside, and then bring the other one up to the objective if I can, and just stay there until I'm ready to move off, and just drop the guys out and let the guys run off, or just leave the Rhino there and keep scoring points. But it all depends. I have these great plans, but it all depends on the way that Mark deploys. Because if I can't get a target with like las cannons, that's probably the only thing really that can really take out his tanks from shooting, his las cannons. So if I can't get a target on those, and I'm pressed with what target he feeds me, it's going to be a bit of an uphill game. But I do believe whatever unit gets the charge, I think he has a couple of units that always strike first, and I have 2 units with the Master of Execution that always fights first. If a normal unit that doesn't have a fight first charges one of his units that doesn't fight first, I probably massacre him. If he charges my unit, he'll massacre that unit. It's I don't know. I've got a funny feeling he'll kill one of my units, then I'll counter charge and kill one of his units, then he'll counter charge and kill that. I think it's going to be a bloodbath, an absolute bloodbath. And hopefully I've got anger on the other side of the table, then causing him a nuisance up there, so he can't keep funneling units into whatever areas the carnage is happening. Hopefully the 8-bounds are also on one flank, just causing a nuisance for themselves. I don't expect them to last long. I do need to have unit 6 of these in the Land Raider, because I think that'd be brilliant. That's the plan. Now, again, like I said at the beginning, I don't know Angron's a lot of points. I could have another Land Raider or another unit of these guys on the table. But I know, we'll see how it happens. So I'm going to pack up, head over to Mark's, and then we'll let the carnage happen. Let's give you a quick look at how many of these guys are on the table. 40 Khorne Berserkers, 10 Jackals, 50 models plus 3, 2 Moes, Angron, and well, that's a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 59 models on the table in a World of his army. That's insane.
Cool. So I have a Blood Angels captain with Rage Fueled Warrior, which gives him the ability to go Super Saiyan. I have a chaplain with Jump Pack with Speed of the Primarch. That just gives me fights first once per turn. He's leading a squad of Death Company. The captain is leading a squad of Assault Intercessors. I have a squad of Scouts over there. And then I have Lamartes leading a squad of Death Company. They're off the board. And then I have 2 squads of Jump Pack Intercessors, an Intercessor squad, 2 Vindicators, and 1 Predator Destructor. And a squad of Scouts is about to die.
Very nice. Yeah. So I roll first turn, so I'm going to do the Blessings of Khorne, and then decide what's going to be my Vessels of Wrath. And as always, do the first turn, come back at the end, because first turn's usually pretty quick. Let you know what's happened. Okay, so
my... So you cleanse 2 objectives and bring it down, I see you're getting rid of.
Yeah, there's no point holding that for a minute. So my movement, shooting and everything else, there was no shooting. So I just moved up with everything here. Angron comes to the centre, because he was going to be a very long charge otherwise. This guy moved up to cleanse, so that Rhino there with Moe inside it, and this Rhino here with Moe inside it, cleanse both the objectives. These guys advanced up a mighty 1 inches as well. This guy just moved round. These guys came forward and charged the scouts, finished them, and just consolidated onto objective. Now it's time for the slap and tickle from Mark's army. So, for my roll, I got the +2 movement, to each movement, advance and charge, and I picked sustained hits for the Berserkers,
yeah,
Moe, and the 8-bound. But we'll see what happens now.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the slobber knocker. This is the
sustained hits.
This is the captain, isn't it?
Yeah. Sustained hits 3.
And he's usually going Super Saiyan.
He's going Super Saiyan, and this is the. I have 4 rerolls to wound
This is the most wound, yeah.
To hit and wound.
Yeah.
Because it's out moment and down. Okay.
Yep.
So actually, I have one more attack because I'm a blood angel and I've charged. So cool. 2s. Not a 6 in sight, so I'll roll out again. There we go. So those are sustained 3.
And lethal.
And lethal. That misses. So
Get another 6 back in there.
yeah.
Deary me.
Okay, so those 2 have wounded already. And then these are dev wounds as well.
And Angron is toughness 11.
Toughness 11, and these are strength 10, so it's 5, so 4 rerolls for them.
Yeah.
So that's dev.
6.
Dev. I'll just go again. So 10 dev wounds.
Jesus.
And then 2 AP2s.
Jeez. Okay, so 4 up. Your vulnerable save. So another one goes through. So 11 wounds he's taken, yeah?
12 wounds. That's
12
2 damage each.
Okay. So he's down to 4 wounds left.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. That's a cheap 90-point captain with a couple of souped up items.
Yep.
With the correct unit. That's the most important thing. With the correct unit.
Okay, so now this is the power fist on the leader of that squad. This is 3s.
Reroll in there for a moment.
So 1 lethal.
Yep.
And then 5s. 5s. That was cocked, so no, cool. 1.
Loves
Cool.
it.
And then I put 6 chain swords into him. That's 5 each, so 5. He has 4 left, is it? Yeah. And these are 6s. Oh, actually, no. Strength 6.
Toughness 11.
So 5s. There's 3 there. So that is 7 more. And I'll do this again. And 5. Seven and 3 is 10, 17 wounds.
17 wounds to
Yes.
save against. That's from a unit of assault intercessors. That is just insane. Right, so Angron did fail. He was starting to tank the first 4 from chainsaws and then just failed the rest. So attacks against the Rhino saved every single one of them. So the Rhino's still hanging in there with 1 wound. So
Rhino gets to fight back now.
you got but you got
Oh,
combat.
yeah, there you go.
Okay, so Mark's turn 1. I showed you what was going wrong because that was a critical moment. But everything moved up. There were shots taken. The Rhino survived the turn with 1 wound left. He gets to heal that wound, 1 wound now.
There's 2 wounds there.
These guys killed the berserkers over there, and Angron died. So now it's my turn to give him a little slap back. Like I said in the before I came over, it's going to be slap and tickle both sides. So whoever get a charge against the other is going to start just. I don't know. So we have a big slobber knocker. So I'm going to roll my blessing of corn first of all, pick my vessels, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully I can roll 3 6s and bring big man back. Right, so my turn 2 was a complete, say it Mark, a whiff. An absolute whiff.
You didn't even area denial in the end.
No. So I thought I was being clever here. I moved these guys up. These guys jumped out. They were the vessels, so they got the advance and charge. That's what I picked. And I rolled, the dice I rolled gave me lethal hits and sustained hits. They then advanced up here and charged into these guys. And apart from taking the captain down to 1 wound and killing a couple of guys, did nothing. The Rhino seems to be standing firm, harder than, you know.
Rhino is your like, it's a little Rhino at the cud. It's your toughest unit.
The guys that were in this Rhino, I jumped them at this side and advanced them up. I had to reroll one of the dice because reroll the advance because it was one. And then Mark heroically intervened, was it?
Yeah.
With this unit here and just absolutely massacred Mo and his boys. The 8-bound charged into these guys after Land Raider pinged some shots into it. Did very
Land Raider
little.
did nothing. I think it did
One day, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
And the 8-bound just bounced off them. So now it's totally swung round to Mark's favour now, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, heroic intervention was very strong.
So I think Mo and the boys would have smashed that Vindicator.
Yeah. Especially with the lethal hits.
Anyway, so now onto Mark's turn 2, and I think it's all going to crumble.
Yeah. You can see there. Okay, cool. So.
Right, so Mark's turn 2. Very busy. Shot the Corn Berserkers after moving stuff up. They blood surged. These guys then just swamped them and just murdered them. Over here, the Vindicator shot at the Corn Berserkers. I then blood surged into these guys here. Mark then heroically intervened, was it?
No, I just charged them.
I just charged them. I then heroically intervened with these guys into them, and it's just a bloodbath.
The heroic intervention didn't do enough. Like,
no.
If there's potential for that heroic intervention to wipe the squad and do it, like what happened here, but it just didn't do it.
Bounced off them.
I don't think the Berserkers are killy enough. Like I thought they were going to be killier.
They got lots of attacks.
Yeah.
But they're just AP1.
Strength 5 AP1 is kind of shit.
Yeah. But see, their codex will be out soon. I'm sure there'll be some sort of crazy rule on them.
Yeah.
The Land Raider survived with 2 wounds. And that's it. It's game, set and match.
Yeah.
Jackals are shot down and then charged and killed. So it is just game, set and match.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the Warlord fight off, which I think is going to be very...
one-sided.
One-sided this time. We'll assume that I have my Assault Intercessor squad for reroll wounds on this.
That was carnage. Absolute carnage. One unit counter-charging another one, and heroic intervention and all sorts of stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I lost Angron very early on. That's the only problem. If I hold him back too late, he's not as effective. If I bring forward too fast, he's killed. But I think also, like, when I've used other Primarch models like the Lion or things like Silent King and stuff like that, Void Dragon, you know, all these big crazy epic heroes, they chew the points up in the list and they don't perform as well. And me and Mark were having this conversation in the game. I think we had a conversation in the middle of the game or towards the end of the game. Just basically like, it's a lot easier if you pick the right cheap hero and pull it with the correct unit. You know, when I say correct unit, there's no wrong unit to put with, but just put in a hero that doesn't chew the points away into a unit and it really buffs the unit. Like I've got on my Dark Angel list, that's still to go on the table. I have Ezreal, he's an epic hero, but he's not that expensive. In a unit with 10 Hellblasters, which I always do. So he gives them sustained hits, and then a lieutenant in there gives them lethal hits as well. So, you know, something like that. But it's a tough one to try and balance. But I'm very happy with the size of the army I feel today. I'm very happy with the way the game went. It was fantastic. The one Rhino just tanked everything, just sitting there with 1 wound for ages. Then it healed up to 2 wounds. Then took a wound back, and then it was finally destroyed. But yeah, it was a very good game. I wasn't trapped in my deployment zone. It was a lot of fighting in the middle of the table, but I knew it was going to be come forward because Mike had 3 tanks, 2 demolishers and a predator, and that's only firing that was going on long range firing. I had the 2 las cannons, the Solve Shatter las cannons on the land raider, heavy bolter, Havoc launchers. But apart from that, it was all just let's go forward and fight. I didn't actually fire any plasma pistols off, which is I totally forgot about plasma pistol shooting. I think when it was time to have an opportunity to plasma pistol shoot and bolt pistol shoot from the berserkers, there wasn't any viable targets. But no, it's a very good game. I'm very pleased with that. So if you enjoyed what you've seen today, hit the subscribe button because it costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so that triggers YouTube, share this video to more and more people, which makes this incredible community of you guys grow even more. If you want to support the channel even further, there is a join button below. You can click on that and become a member with various different perks that you can have. Go and check that out. So guys, thanks for watching. Any comments or anything, chuck them below as always. Until next time, take it easy.